Torgorme is in the North Town district of the Volta region. The residents of the community say their troubles are many. They have for years struggled with poor sanitation coupled with no running water for a year and a half, which makes them vulnerable to diseases. The Torgorme residents were resettled here some 35 years ago during the construction of the Akosombo Dam. Most of the buildings constructed by the Volta River Authority to house them at the time are almost in ruins. They say their plight worsens each time the dam is filled. The effect of the spillage can be seen in the extent of erosion here. The gaps left behind also pose a threat to children in the community.
Normally, these areas are all hilly areas. That because of the spilling of the dam causes all these places to be flat like this.
Swimming pool grant is a insurance and a house
Without potable water, the residents say they have to rely on the Volta River for cooking and other household chores. It may not be as clean as it used to some time ago, but despite warnings that they should not drink the water, they say they have no choice.
Pipe man in a mew. If you old job pipe on me, or better come here, cover. Over 2 pipe of pure. Mira shaken, love rock. If you like it, Mira dollar, like Chema, or a milk lamanami. Yes.
Neshijala blood to a puji, pure avacadato. Gakayoko Kumilanu, Onunyanya Yoko, Anabe, Neminulami Aquadola Latuma, Gaka, Saleska Pipe Memia Botala, Yokumilanu.
Apart from water, toilet facilities in the area are also in deplorable state. There are about 7 toilets serving the over 3,000 members of this community. Out of the 7, only 3 are functioning.
You could see that some of them are dilapidated and even trying to collapse. So people go to the nearby bushes to defecate.
The poor sanitation condition in the area has resulted in diarrhea, cholera, and skin diseases. For the people of Torgorme, their current situation is a source of immense grief, considering this is what they get for relinquishing their lands for the construction of the Akosombo Dam, one of the country's valuable assets. The education of children at Torgorme is under threat. Most children in the community do not continue their schooling after junior high level due to high levels of poverty. The situation has compelled many to troop to city centers in search of jobs, mostly very menial ones. Schools are on vacation, but for many of these young ones, education is lost to them whether school reopens or not. In Torgorme, you would be fortunate to find a young person who has continued his education to the senior high school level. Poverty in the community is rife, forcing many children to abandon their education at a very young age, some after writing the basic education certificate examination. The option open to many of them after they drop out of school is to find jobs in the city or turn to farming or fishing.
Yes, they are just travel to the Galant. Say some of them goes to Accra, do construction and things, but they are not in schooling as I know. They are not in schooling. They are not schooling.
19-year-old William Doji had his education rudely cut off due to the inability of his parents to pay his school fees to the senior high level. William is now on his own and has turned to fishing for survival.
A time ago, the work was very good, but the time came back, the work wasn't good. So we went for Galamsey, but the soldiers are also disturbing there, so we returned back again. And since that time, I've never returned again.
His situation is not different from Belinda's and Nicholas. Belinda Wesley is 17 years old and has every ambition to become a nurse in future, but there's no money to further her education. So Belinda sits at home every day, doing nothing and idling about.
If there should be job, I would have done some so that I will help my mother so that she will push me up. But because there is no job in this town, I'll just wake up, eat and sleep because I have no place to go. And this is my town, so I can't say I'm traveling to somewhere so that I can go and work. I don't know what will happen there. So if they would help us with the job here, then it will also help us, the youth, so that we can aim higher.
Nicholas shares a similar story with Belinda. The youth of Torgorme are vexed by the lack of job opportunities in the community. They are now threatening to go on a demonstration if officials, especially those of the Volta River Authority, which operates the hydro dam in the community, does not give them jobs, even as casual workers.
They are not recruiting people from here. They recruit people from Accra, Kumasi, Northern region, dentists, Central region dentists. But we that we are here, we nearby the distance. They are not recruiting us. So they're supposed to recruit us so that we to work for them.
The main occupation of the community, fishing and farming, is meanwhile under threat following the prevalence of water hyacinths on the Volta Lake, which is the main source of fishing and farming. Access to maternal health in Torgorme is a nightmare. Residents on a daily basis have to deal with the cruel healthcare delivery system that, instead of providing cure to their ailment, aggravates the situation. Over 3,000 people live here at Torgorme, and the Torgorme Health Facility is the only facility in the community that provides health care for them as well as other surrounding communities. But the Torgorme Health Facility is not what you would describe as a typical facility to cater for the health needs of the people. The pressure on the facility has led to the breakdown of equipment at the center. Cracks have developed in the buildings while the window nets are torn. Dust and cobwebs also hang loosely on the walls of the hospital. The dispensary and record room share the same space, posing great challenge to staff to carry out their work. The center does not even have a medical assistant, let alone a doctor, leaving bulk of work to be handled by the community health nurses. Some patients complained about the situation at the center. The absence of a midwife has compounded the challenge of childbirth in the community. Whenever a woman is in labor, she would have to travel through the VRA gate through to Akuse.
So normally we prepare them. When they are in the last month, they come. We tell them that you can deliver between in this period. So you must be ready. The things you need, they should always be by your side. When you feel that you want to deliver immediately, you go to the hospital. But it's normally the motor that we use to carry the people. The clinic has some motor riders that help us.
The river is the only alternative out of Torgorme when one is denied access through the VRA gates. Jennifer Lau is one lady who was fortunate to survive at the gate. She delivered her son, Kofi, right at the gate, and so has been named Kofi Gate.
The gate, first gate, it was closed. So we were knocking and nobody answered. So we stayed there about 30 minutes, nobody answered. So we forced the gate, we forced to open the gate. Then to the second gate too, they lock it with 2 padlocks. So that area we are forcing, we cannot open it. So we find a place to pass where the river is, the river bank. So by that time I was in pain, so I can't walk. I was having a cough around my neck. So that's where I put the crop down and then call my auntie to come and help me. There I gave birth to this boy, Kofi.
like perfect were not so fortunate. Sammy, her husband, now lives with the scar of the death of his wife when she was denied access through the gate that fateful night.
Living here is like hell. It's very serious. Because at the time my wife died at the gate, it is very serious. So right now it is very hard to look after those 3 kids. I have to go to fishing and camp before they'll eat. Yeah, that is the problem we are facing. It's very serious.
Some Okada riders who have turned their motorbikes into ambulance shared their experience about the nightmare emergency ambulance service they offer.
Namyo Jedwa be Zagarimala Mitie Kwela Koji. Nimi Yala Mikiefu. Gonya be a Mohala, a Momonyo. Tanimi Yala Kakamya de la Mikobe, Nono, Funo, Mutual, Ludono, Mutuala. O Agagregicula, Kafimidwagama. And you must try a ver. Bama to America. Mercury, Kakamakumarumoji, Esa, or to get here, I can moko by force, Mercury, or Mercuria, I'm the vehicle.
Like a police all on for Donemi. No lower. Or no bed dono, how I'm going to do Donadale. Yeah, Dipunana, I call. I'll walk dono. Well, I'm yet Gaha, woman of Digana Dono.
Goals 4 and 5 of the Millennium Development Goals seeks to reduce by half the incidence of maternal and infant mortality in the country. With the situation at Torgorme, I ask if Ghana is on track to achieve her target. What else can residents of Torgorme say but desperately appeal for government's immediate intervention?